Right, today's the day. I'm moving. All being well, without any hiccups. So Kev's here, who's vacating his pitch, and so he's just taking down the fencing to get his van out. So we need to get him out, and then we need to get a storage box off for the travel trolls, and then my van. But what I'm quickly going to do here, I'm going to start to disconnect my van, basically, ready to move the pitch. So this is, I did move this at the beginning of the year, so the motor mover definitely worked, but I've not used the motor mover properly for 2 years. So I have got everything crossed, so we're not going to have any hiccups. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong today? We're going to have to put Rasher in the car when this all happens. So I'm going to first of all go around the outside, and anything that I can physically carry over, I'm just going to carry over to the new pitch, and then even do my washing up, and then once that's done, I'll need to lower everything down on the van, take off the wheel clamp and hitch lock and things like that, and crack on. It's a beautiful day. It's not raining. I'm going to do my washing up. I mentioned the other day, I showed you the other day, see I've got these mushroom crate, fruit crates, you get them free. In there sits my little draining board, and on top of there sits my bowl, and it's dead handy because you can basically put the drainer on there, put the bowl, and you've got your handles here, carry it over, and it's a lot. Well, I personally do all my washing up outside the van, but it's very rare that I do it inside. The only thing about this, I actually have a washing up bowl outside my front door, and this today has got a lot of flies on it, so we had all the fly problem with the dikes being dug out the other day. Right, for hands that do dishes that are as soft as your face, for those of a certain age, fairy washing up liquid. Is fairy washing up liquid better than own branded liquid? That is the question, isn't it? Is it an urban myth, or is it? There you go, see how that all goes into there, and then that can go into there, and it's dead easy to carry. Did you also notice, I don't know if you did notice, if you were observant, I still use melamine plates. My physical mug's a China mug, but I still use a melamine. So the problem with those is you can't microwave them, which I'm sure most of you know, but they don't chip, or very, very rare do they chip, so they can be thrown about and everything. And obviously, as and when I need to take my caravan off the site, the melamine sets are super lightweight, so you're just gaining a bit of weight rather than carrying crockery. So yeah, so that's dead handy. That's all ready to go, nice and easy to carry back. And basically, that's how I do my washing up. Empty my toilet. Kev, who we're going to say goodbye to, is pulling his van off. What did we do without a motor mover, Kev? What did we do?
You have to build yourself up.
You have big muscles like me.
Yeah.
So we were, I think I mentioned a little bit concerned that if we were going to take this over, that the jockey wheel could sink into the grass, but obviously where Kev's got the gate, so the fence has opened up there, it's fortunately it's all hard standing. So the thing that's going to be a bit different when I bring my van on, because my van's Continental, it's going to be coming A-frame forward, so the A-frame is going to be sitting here with the door on this side. So as you can see, it's just like a big it's a big remote control on the car, basically. And as I say, we will get a few words from Kev. He's been a great guy. He's been with us for a couple of years now, and always complimentary on our videos, and ex next door neighbours to the travel trolls. Alright, so Kev's finishing off there. I'll just go and do a couple more bits. Sorry to see you go. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been
a couple of years, hasn't it?
Been a couple of years, yeah. It's been enjoyable though.
No, because you actually started there, didn't you, on that pitch there originally, and then was it this year you moved on to here, wasn't it?
This year that we moved on to,
yeah.
onto here. Well, back end of last year, wasn't it? No, back end of
Oh yeah, because your van was over here over winter.
Yeah,
that's right.
Pictures of it when it was
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. It's been a good little pitch for you, and we're going to be sorry to see you go.
It's a good little site. You never know, we might come back. It's just a change.
You might come visiting us as a tourer.
Yeah.
Could put in a complaint about pigeons and harvesting and the travel shawls and things like that, couldn't you?
Never rains though, does it?
Never rains here. As soon as I move my caravan over there now, there's a great big cloud. As soon as I start to move my things, I know I'm going to get drenched.
No,
but the great thing with that, as I say, this was all hard standing.
Are you putting it on
so yeah, I'm going to be going that way, and obviously because mine's Continental, it's going to be going nose. But it's a very similar sized van, to be honest. It's they're fairly similar, isn't it?
Yeah, you're better off that way.
Yeah.
To be fair.
But my door will still be on this side.
Yeah.
And everything. So.
Well, if you enjoy this pitch as much as what we've did, it's brilliant. It's all right. It's fine.
It's going to be funny what Rasha does when we open the door and she runs out when it's dark and it's all good. Where am I?
She's got shade over there.
No, she'll be fine. Dogs always find shade.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, dogs always find shade. And everything. But no, we're going to wish you luck for the future. So we've got your friends on Facebook anyway, so obviously we can keep an eye on each other and enjoy your fishing and enjoy your wonderful photography.
Yeah, I do. I like it. I'll send some pictures and we'll keep in touch.
Right, we're going to. I'll walk up to there, and then we need to get your spare keys to you, let you out, and let you get on your next stage of caravanning.
It's been a pleasure.
No, vice versa, and obviously to your other half as well.
Okay, then, mate.
So she's a bit camera shy. Although a lot of women are camera shy. I know somebody yesterday they were a bit camera shy.
Not let me take a picture, don't mind you.
Oh, good grief. Right, I'll make my way up there, drive yourself safely, and then we'll come and see you at the entrance. But yeah, it's been great to have had you here, Kev. All right, cheers, thank you. Right, so that's that one done. So we need to, when you have a seasonal pitch, we need spare keys off people. So if you, I don't know, go home and you've been here for the weekend, you leave a skylight open or there's a water on, there's a leak and things like that. Anyway, I need to go and get those off Kev now as well. End of an era. Yeah, lovely couple, absolutely diamond couple. Right, so Dan, grass. Snitched you, mate, the 87-year-old old man. I thought it was 88. I didn't realise it was 87.
No, it's 87.
Yeah, so that's where the trailer lives.
Yeah, I know it does.
Yeah, so why did it end up there?
No idea. You have to speak to 87-year. It forgets things.
Ah, it's that age.
Yeah.
Got beautiful. There's a double rainbow appearing over the site. Look at that there. Oh, blimey, Charlie, look how much rain came down last night. Crikey. Right, so we need to move the trailer by hand up there. Now I'm going to roll the shed in, and then all being well we'll get it attached to the back of the car. Right, so we've moved the travel trolls box. He's back over on his pitch over there now, and we've got the gate open, so you saw Kev's van coming off. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the risk to bring my car up here. This ground looks okay, and possibly just to touch the grass with my front wheels, unhitch the van, providing the motor mover's all on okay, and I'm hoping that the motor mover will bring my van up here. See where Kev went basically here before. We'll do a pirouette. Hello Robin. Oh, did Robin come to say hello to me? Hello Robin. And then Kev's got these couple of flags that he's had his wheels on. Mine will probably be fairly similar. I'm not going to move the box until the van's on. I need to weigh up all of these flags. Yeah. Right, what I need to do now, I need to go to my van and put things that are likely to fall down on the floor when I do the move onto the floor and onto the bed. And I'm going to need to put Rasha in the car. She's going to get very confused. And fingers crossed the next half hour to an hour goes smoothly. And it looks like the rain has passed us. And I've got another clean pair of jeans on today. Every time. Very, very confused Rasha. She knows something's happening. I don't know how dogs can... Hey Rash, what's happening? So she either thinks we're moving to a... Oh, she's jumped in without the steps. She's either thinking we're moving in to another site. Oh, whatever. Well, that's broken. So that's me saying that needs to go into the bin. So I've taken my aqua roll over, and I was explaining to some people with this Continental van, this doesn't have your normal like whale pumps. So we've modified this with its own independent pump here, look. goes into here, and then inside the locker box, if it's winter and you have a freeze down, I've got water tanks in there. I can put my clean water actually inside the locker, stop it freezing up. Genius. I've got my jockey wheel into this little thing here, which is quite a bit of a, it's not hard, it's quite heavy to lift out, so I'm only going to need to lift that out when I do the move. So I need to take my grey waste hosing over. When I do the move, and obviously need to lift these corner steadies up and put Rush in the car. Right, I need to start having a think now about what I need to put onto the floor. That's not going to come crashing down. And poor Russia. Well, no electric now, Russia. All the electric's turned off. All right, let's move things. My corner steadies rolled up, and then, as I say, on the jockey wheel at the front here, because this is quite well balanced, we have one of these where the jockey wheel sits in, and it stops the jockey wheel rolling and sinking into the ground. So back on the other side, we have another 2x2 paving slab I've put down. I need to take this over. I need to get the motor mover socket to engage, and then turn the isolator off. I can see Rush's all down. When we move this off, I'll try and remember to show you. When it was really hot, Russia sometimes got underneath here and buried, and there's a big hole here where she used to go. And then another top tip on your corner steadies: these things, never ever oil them. So you see people putting oil on and then they can't get them up, they all lock, and all the oil does, it attracts dust and debris. So you need to use either the proper lubricant, or you can use like a chain oil, a motorcycle chain oil, but don't WD-40 or anything like that, because you'll have problems with them. So next year I will, as I say, if I am taking the van off, be getting the caravan serviced, new tyres put on. It was serviced, last time it was serviced was 2020, the end of the season in Northumberland. We had all the running gear changed over. Right, I'm just going to put this back on ready, and I need to get the socket for the motor mover. And I did charge the battery up a couple of days ago, so I need to put the battery connectors on and isolator on. All being well, that should all be over here now. The next stage is now I'm getting to the critical stage, getting the caravan off my pitch, and then the next critical stage will be getting onto the back of the car, and then getting it over. The motor move didn't engage. It's clicky as it does. I'm hoping I'm not going to have a problem. Another top tip: if you've got a power touch motor mover, always carry a spare 9-volt battery. Always have a spare one. The amount of time people have come to fire these up and it's not work, so always carry one. Right, let's see what happens. The motor mover isn't doing its job, so I'm not sure there's a problem with the box or whether it's locked on for some reason. So I'm going to turn it off for a few minutes, because they can sometimes do a reset on the isolator. So let me just turn that isolator off. So the isolator in this van is inside the van here. You can sometimes leave them off for a few minutes and they can reset. So I don't know whether I'm hoping too much for that or not. Right, let's wait and see. Otherwise we'll have to, fortunately it's a fairly lightweight caravan, this one. We'll swing it round through the gate onto the back of the van, and then we'll push it onto its pitch. We'll wait and see. Alright, and then sod's law, it started to rain, so I'm going to get my jacket on, I think. So just looking for a pair of hands. So what's going through my mind was I was going to drive it to the front, unhitch and pull it over, but I might physically drive the van over because it's coming in A-frame forward, and I can unhitch here and move it while it's all on the house, and I think that's probably going to be the way I think I'm going to go with this. I think I ended up driving it on and pushing it on the good old-fashioned way. Hang on, let's get this leveled up. Thank you for the help with that. So we've now got this into position. So as I say, I've got the block on here with the jockey wheel in. Shed's going to go here, so I've got loads of room to get in and out. I've got my water and grey waste at the back, and Shed to move, that's only a 2-minute job, that's easy, that's super lightweight. And then going into perhaps, while I'm still here the next few days, I'm going to possibly put some AstroTurf down over the grass here. But the next one is the levelling of the van. So at the moment it's nose up. So let's get me, what is it just doing me? Yeah. That's, we're going to put the gate there. No, we're not going to the car. Back in the caravan. No, this is on you. No, Rasha, where are you going? Right, come on, we need to go back in the van. Where are you going? We need to put the fence up, Rasha. You're getting very confused. Come on, let's go. I have to realign the fence. The gate, I should say. That needs a bit of work doing on that. I need to get a proper fence post, but it can wait for now. That's all. Oh, I've got another. One last piece. Right, Rasha, now you can come out. Now you've got a gate on the garden. Where are we? Where's your tree? Where's your tree? No, this is your new home, Rasha. Rasha, this is your campsite warden home. What are you doing? Hey? You're very confused. Right, you've got no water down. Let's get you a fresh bowl of water. Right, inside the van now. Just need to put everything all back up. I had a problem with the electric, but it's all sorted. Spirit level away. Obviously going forward, I've got a couple of other bits and bobs to do. Car keys, they need to go into my key box. Where's my key box? That's there. Nobody. I know, but you will. You could. You bore witness. Nobody has a clue how. What was that like?
It's not easy. Let's put it that way. It takes a bit of thought, a bit of planning. We'll have to do that next time.
It was challenging. Somebody said to me, put it on your tow bar, get your car and take your car up there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody was.
Yeah. So I've ended up, you've no idea, not any idea, pulling that up and ended up with my car up here and then unrolling it and unravelling it. Anyway, we've got there. It's taken longer to do that than to move my flaming caravan.
Yeah.
Whew. Moving that AstroTurf, I almost took as long as decamping myself. So I've got a blink camera to move, I've got a padlock chain to move. Yeah, Rasha's tree. Look at that. Ready for a lodge to go on. A couple of paving stones there we need to get off. And that's the end of that chapter. Amazing. Right. So what I'm going to do now, I've got one meal left as well. I was going to try and get some food this afternoon. I'm going to finish getting the boards into the bottom of my, I keep calling it a shed, it's more of a storage locker, isn't it? Get that done. I think I'm going to call that a day. It's been testing. Yeah, the sun's going down, silly clock's altering, and there's my pitch. We're getting there. I need to do a bit of work on this gate because it's going to get muddy here. So I might raise that up a little bit higher, so Rasha can't get underneath. And a bit of AstroTurf, or potentially a couple of flags. Need to look at that. Right. Let's get this storage locker finished off. So what have I done that you may not have seen? Right. So I have brought a couple of pallets over, and I'm now going to put some wood over. We have drilled the holes in the bottom of here, so if there is any puddling, that'll go out. That's got a very slight lean at the back, and then you can see the bits of wood underneath it here. So let me just go and find the bits of wood for that. Right. So we've got a couple of pallets underneath there. We've got a bit of wood underneath here. Gaps at the end. Got a bit of airflow underneath there, stop any condensation, or help stop any condensation. I've got a little bit of carpet. That's weatherproof, waterproof carpet. So I'm going to keep in the middle, not on the edge, because you don't want anything touching, because you're going to get condensation and mould. And then I can have a think about decanting my awning and bits, which are over there, which again I might do tomorrow. And this now closes nice and easy. I've done it the wrong way around. And I've got a spare carabiner inside the caravan. I might have another look at these things here. And then these bit of decking, I do believe, came out of my old shed, so I'm going to take them over to where we've just moved the AstroTurf to, and they should be able to sit inside on the floor with this bit of carpet. Should go okay, and I'm positive. Oh God, it's been a long day. Hello Rasha, you're in a new home and everything's all strange, isn't it? Yes, I've got some carabiners here. In fact, I've also got a lock on that other shed over there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then you can get this sort of bamboo shielding. You can get that a lot higher. That needs just basically replacing for a bit of privacy. So I'll get a new piece of that next spring. I'm not going to do that now. So when bird tables are going to go, barbecue over there to get sorted out. Yeah, happy days. Happy days. This campsite's so quiet and peaceful. So I just had an arrival just in the top corner over here, pitch number 6. Goodness. And so, sorry, that's give you some idea. Another huge campsite, Warden pitch. Yeah, I'm not going to do any more with this tonight. I definitely need to have a think about this, whether to lift that gate up a bit higher. And then, so these bits of these offcuts here, I'm going to put down on here was more of a weed suppressant than anything else, to be honest. Then sleep in the caravan tonight. Let the corner studies settle themselves down, and all being well, it's going to be fairly level. Loads of room on this side. So the previous people, obviously, they had the aqua roll over here and your normal pump and everything. Those are like little bean bags to keep the grey waste pipe going down. A long day. Just sat down for a minute and my legs have gone like jelly. But I need to give a big thank you to Arno Seagrim. Arno, you sent over a fantastic super thanks, Arno. Thank you, Arno, ever so much for that. That will go into the little purse to give Sandra a treat when she comes up. Right, I've got a couple of things to take over to the office, and I think I'm almost done for today. Really a long day. Yeah, hard graft. And for the couple of people who've been helping me today, you know who you are. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm going to wind this vlog here. That's been a day of challenges, and jubilation. As I say, that move of the caravan with the motor mover needing to be looked at. So thanks again for the couple of people who helped move the caravan. That was interesting. And the AstroTurf, we will get a commentary on that in a couple of days. Say the sun's going down, the seagulls are going to roost or wherever they're going to go to. I think I'm going to finish off. I really need to take my feet off and I've had any dinner. I'm not eating a thing all day. Just love it here. So peaceful. Look after yourselves.